overall view of the whole show. People are coming in because it's open to the public right now, walking around. You can kind of get an idea of the space and how giant this place is. So this is the entrance. We're walking first to Morag Riki's work, Stephanie Trenchard. You'll see we had her work this summer in the NGG show, and I wanted to get some pieces in to show everybody. They're very fun, whimsical works. Uh, Thomas Brazone, one of the most in-demand artists working now. The pictures aren't doing it justice. These works are just incredible in real life, and he makes multiples, but man, they're beautiful. Stephanie Trencher's work. This is similar to the work we had super demand for called Selfie, stacked pieces, and she's working her way around people. It looks like. Oh, and there's Stephanie. Hi, Stephanie. Told you people are here. Nice to see you. We're zooming right now, so zoom, zoom, zoom. Hi. Another one of her works we have on display in the Medusa piece we had in her solo exhibition. And then we have her individual Women on the Precipice sculptures that we've done really well with. Some people have two, some people have one, some people have three. And then, of course, our dogs. Can't have a show without a couple of nice, fun pets that we love. And those bring the public in. Laura Donifer's here for the first time, not for the first time, but for the longest time, celebrating with us, and has two of her works for display. They're just absolutely stunning. That blue work was her. She told me her pandemic piece she was able to make. New works by Lachazar Boyajev. You have a longer table. His style is just incredible. He made these two our blue piece and yellow piece that are wide. Never saw him before I came to the show. And these two taller pieces called, I think, Brave and Dance, and they are just absolutely stunning. He's here too, and his wife is here too. We all went out to dinner after the opening, and it was great to actually have that old camaraderie we used to have. Botas work. We've been promoting him for a while now. They're just absolutely stunning. And a solo or a smaller solo for Michael Behrens, who has an upcoming exhibition in Germany, in Ebeltoft. And, he's just making the best work of his career by far. And we're honored to show him in the show. So right now we are in the legendary show, right? Yeah, legendary artists. So Ferdinand selected the artists for this show, including Deanna Clayton, who's here and who gave her glass class, which was a lot of fun to experience. And she's been sold 2 or 3 works so far. So we're happy for her. And it's great that she's out here doing the glass class, which I haven't done yet, which I really want to do, because it's really inexpensive and you get your own glass bowl she makes for you and mails it to you. It's absolutely incredible. So we're honored to have her here for the weekend. And then we jump over to our friend Raven Sky River. This shark just came in for the show. Love his work. He's going to be doing a demo during our international, and he has a solo exhibition with his wife here in Detroit during the gas conference for our international. Thomas Helvichka. So back on the international, we're having the first ever artist gala on Sunday, the June 4th, right by the gallery at the Madvin Studios. So plan on being part of that, because it's the first time anyone's ever done something like that. The artists who are in town for gas and the different institutions and museum who are sending people over to our events. This is Andre Jacob. So put the 4th through the 7th on your calendar. Vivian Wang's new work. She just sent us this wonderful upper torso of a figure of her work. New body she just started working on, which I find incredible. Just lets her focus a lot on the detail of the bust. We have our little monkey friend, along with, these are the only 3 pieces available that I know of, and they are just stunning, and we're grateful to have Vivian once again at our exhibition. Look at this installation piece by Kathy Mulcahy. Isn't that incredible? Multiple colors. Usually she does 1 color or maybe 2. This is her first 3-tone piece, and she's actually here for the weekend. It's great to see her, but this is just an incredible masterpiece. Great for dining rooms, especially places that you have a certain aesthetic you want. We have, I think, 4 pieces, and I know 1 or 2 of them sold so far, but I think they are the smaller ones, like over here. But they are just, she's been representing for a long time. She's incredible. She has some new ideas up her sleeves too that we'll be sharing when the time is right. Okay, let's see. Vladimir Klumpar. I mean, there's a lot of work in the show, guys. So grab a sandwich. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's 2 new works by Vladimir Klumpar. we have going on. We have this brand new tall blue piece and this black piece, which is just incredible. This arrived to the show. Sometimes now I don't even know what's showing up, and just fell in love with those along with these two abstract pieces. She's here with her son Matthias, so we had a chance to see them. They are receiving an award at the Imagine Museum. Oh, there's John and Kate. Hi, John and Kate. Wave to everybody on the Zoom. You guys are Zoom specialists. It's great to see you both. They have four of their pieces on display from the Gimbal series. These are absolutely stunning works, and they reflect around the room and have this motion to them. So it's the work they've been doing lately, and it's just so much fun. It really catches people's eyes as you walk in the room. Grateful to have you guys. Look at their eyes, all caught around and down to explaining. Gonna get a minute with them. And this is Matthias's work, Vladimir Kampar's son. It's heavily inspired by water. They are substantial. He's well trained by his mother and his father, Michael Pavlik. So Sybil Peretti's in town. She's here, and we don't get to see her very often because she's been taking care of her family. And some of the works have sold, it looks like, but we have four wall pieces and two of her freestanding bird pieces. We're grateful to have her here. Grateful she's a chance to get away and join us for this great event we have down in Florida. Honored to show her work, and I see some red dots all over the wall. Two physical birds, love birds. And then, oh yeah, Michael Taylor's here with Debbie. These are his newest creations, just absolutely stunning. And some of the artists, have been looking at the times and looking back and to reprice their work to make it more um, economically viable for the public. And so these are some works that are really priced really, really well. Man, they are just incredible examples of his work. He's making the best work of his career, I think, as well. Let's keep zooming along. Who's next, Regina? Who's next? There's Alex Bernstein walking around. Let's see if we can say hi to him. Oh, we got Martin Blank's two massive sculptures that are just incredible as well. They're very, very hot in the light, but man, look, when she zooms up close, you can really see the movement of the torsos. He puts his heart and soul in every single piece. Man, you can totally tell. Big fan. Martin's doing lots of commissions with him. Davide's here, like I mentioned, him doing a demonstration, creating the dog, so we want to give him a great presentation. We posted up some pictures on social media of him working and creating the dog, but he is so talented. We're just honored to have him down here and join us. We have a couple more pieces, I think, across the room as well. Let's see. Oh, there's Wilfred Grutens. Hi, Wilfred. Good to see you, my friend. Everybody's here. Alex Bernstein just sold an entire installation to the Imagine Museum, believe it or not. All these pieces right here sold as one, which are one installation sold, and have found their way to the Imagine, which is great. So after we pack up, we'll be taking a trip over to St. Petersburg to do an installation, should they choose, or deliver the work. These are very, very popular, this new series of his with these grooves and cuts. Large. Oh, you brought that piece out. Great. That wasn't even out yet. Where are we going next? Okay, we got Steve Lynn. Couldn't be here this trip. He was too busy. Or not busy, but he's planning on coming in June, so he wanted to save to come to that trip. Want to make sure he was represented in the legendary show. And then Lucy Lyon, who is here. We have two or three incredible works by her. This particular piece, oh yeah, this one just came in, and it is very impressive. She's here. We're celebrating with her. And there's one more big piece behind, which is one of my favorites in the entire gallery. The Doppelganger 4, I think it's called. But look at the scale on that. And they come with the pedestals. We've had this at a gallery for a bit, but man, it is a beauty, and we'll find the right home soon enough. Doing a great job, Regina. Let's keep zipping. Oh, Marlena Rose, everybody's favorite in the area, and the hardest working woman in the glass business, I call her. She is a marketing machine, and she really, really loves to celebrate her work and share it with the people. And she has oh, there's Alex. Hey, Alex, good to see you, my friend. Congratulations on your sale. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. All right, we got Marlena down. Just show the kimono too, if you don't mind, Regina, around the wall. Maybe she can't hear me, but whatever. She'll keep moving around. Beautiful kimono. You remember we had that at SOFA a couple years ago, so it's nice to see it again. Javier Gomez, another legendary artist from Spain. I mean, look at the color of those things. They're just incredible. He's such amazing talent we're surrounded with. And we have Eli Cecil. Hi, Eli. Good to see you, buddy. He's got his installation of the bonsai trees, and he has the collaboration work you've been seeing on social media right there in the middle of Laura Donifer and Eli Cecil. Laura made the orb on the bottom, and Eli made the bonsai tree. It's just a very fun piece, only one of a kind. We'll probably find a home this weekend, too. Beautiful works. And then Katrina Weintraub, her Dilly Dally sculpture. This is all one piece, two figures that sit together. And then she made these really fun pop-top toy pieces for her exhibition. Very colorful little balls, little rubber balls inside, though they're really glass. Just gives you an idea of how creative she is and how great she is at her flame working. And we have a little old mouse. For those of you who see her on social media, her mouse works. Michael Janis, we have his, he's right here. Here's Michael. Good to see you, my friend. He's waving and saying hello. He's got his beautiful work, as many of you are used to. And his new piece that has the video. This plays off. We kind of fell into the other show, which is Gravity Bound Art. And this kind of plays into the future of what art can be and the fact that it's digital, but it's really not digital because it's physical in the real world, which is kind of fun. And I just find this work pretty incredible. You can't not look at it. And it's in its beautiful style. Thank you, Michael. There's Dave right there. And then we have a whole exhibition of, there's Dave. Rob, there are two Dream Team guys. None of this could happen. We got Lino Tagliapietra. I got 4 pieces on display by Lino directly from his studio. And we are ecstatic. We just sold a dinosaur yesterday of his, so people are buying some incredible works. I believe this is Oliver Lesso, if I had to guess off the top of my head. Oh, this looks like, who that is. Who is that? Who is that? Put the tag on there. Can you see me? There we go. It's Oliver Lesso. Good guess. All right, thank you. I haven't seen that piece yet. So much in here. Wow, look at that thing. That's Pyramid 2. There's no way that's not going to be sold. That is a masterpiece right there by the artist. Another Lino. Scares me when she walks backwards. Berta Valine. I love this piece. I don't know why it's still here. It should sold a while ago. It's one of my favorites. Another Berta Valine. Now we popped into the Pioneers show. So Ferdinand Hampson selected a certain amount of artists who he considers the pioneers of glass. He really started pushing the medium, and it's great that some are still alive. But we have Lubinsky, Braktova, of course, Free Through sculpture. This just came to us from the secondary market, so we figured we'd bring it down and show it off. It is a wonderful work in the favorite color of Lubinsky's. And then we have our Klaus Moye. This is a piece we've actually borrowed from Ferdinand and Kathy's house for the show. We were out of Moyes, so they lent us one, which was really nice of them. On Wolf, a pure, stunning masterpiece by An, and it's going to be great to have her in the show, though it's the only piece we have available, but that's mostly Pioneers show's work as a single piece. What else do we have around? Oh yeah, Siegler. Look at that size of that uranium egg. Just absolutely stunning. I love that work. And then, oh yeah, our friend, is it Don? Oh, Dale Chihuly. Yeah, can't forget Dale. Another piece we just pulled in the secondary market. Some fun pieces we have on the side. You know, you never know what people might want. And we have some Ligong Feng flowers. These are Joe Ivacek's new pieces we talked about during his NGG, his backpacks. Very compelling work, hoping to make people think. John Miller, some fast food items. These are all his edition pieces. So each one is for sale, and you can order one to have one made for you. Been doing that for a couple of years now, and we're grateful to have a full set finally. A little collection of mixed work from Gravity Bound Art, which is Danny White, who makes these little figurines, and then some other fun things that we have for sale for people who new Shelly Allen that's come in, right? Little bear piece, very fun. That's the edition piece that we sell through her. She's going to be releasing her zebra soon. That's really cool. I haven't seen that yet. Double rhinos. Emily Williams, a newer artist we've been showing the last couple of years. Obviously inspired by the coral in the ocean. And this is her older work, and her newer work looks like this, where it's a little more elaborate. She's like obviously expanding her talents. And It is very impressive work, and we've done well with her. I think we sold one already. I think this one sold during the show. Look how cool that thing looks. Delicate, but I suspect it's pretty reinforced. So this is an upcoming preview of a future Zoom. Mark Laputa, we're actually doing a solo show for him next month. And we put some of the works out because he brought them to us to bring back home. And Corey was like, well, we're putting them out. I'm like, okay. So we put them all out. But we'll have these works in the gallery, as well as probably one or two more for our show March 18th in the actual gallery. And they'll probably be displayed on white, which they might pop a little better on. But he is just so talented. And we're grateful to have him do his first solo with us this upcoming month. So stay tuned for that. We'll be posting pictures up right when we get back from this trip. Let's see. Now we're in the solo show of Wilfred Grutens. We gave him almost a whole entire aisle celebrating his work because, you know, he is just incredibly talented. He has a history he started talking about today about working in glass, repairing stained glass in his youth, becoming a musician, and then from there going back into glass. And it shows like repairing stained glass, and glass was painting on glass. Then he got involved in stacking laminated glass, and now his work that we all know is the finality of that, which is glass and paint. And this is his new work, which we've been selling a lot of. Malcolm's know about this. Malcolm and Eve Bunn, they were the first pioneers to buy one from us. His wall painted works that are almost like watercolors. They're multiple layers painted together. Grateful. He's in town, grateful to have him here all the way from Germany to be here with us and celebrate us. Oh, it's Michael Taylor. Hey, Michael, good to see you, my friend. Thanks for being here. Everybody's around. Look at that thing. Isn't it stunning? Beautiful, beautiful. We'll cut people off from looking, but beautiful, beautiful stuff. So we have about, I think, maybe 14 or 15 pieces out just for Wilfred to give him something special we planned long ago, and I'm glad it came to fruition during this event, which is a lot of fun. So if you're looking for a wall panel by Wilfred Grutens, it's the time to get them because we have the most choices available that we've ever had, along with his regular normal work we're mostly used to. His laminated, painted. That's kind of fun. That's kind of different. This is Petra Herbakova, who is Tomas Slavichka's daughter. We had NGG show for her. She was in our Glass Art Fair online last year, so now we brought some works in because I'm big fans of for her and her family. Jen Blazina, she has made a new purse. Look at that. She made a brown one during our international. It sold right away, and now she made a new one. I'm not so much in the fashion purse world, but I'm sure there's a name for that kind of Birkin bag, right? And so that's really, really fun, and I love the color of that. Let's see where we go next. Oh yeah, these are works by Danny Martyr. He's new for our gallery. They're inspired by the concept of loss in school shootings, where a backpack is basically the history of a child at the particular time of their life. And they feel these works need to create a dialogue for people to start talking about the problems of society. And they are both stunning and moving and powerful pieces. Pavel Hoska, I just love these two orbs. They were on the promotion off the bat. Look at that reflection, that blue. Promotion off the bat for our weekend when I first discovered them. And we have two more works. I think that one is incredible work. And I think this work is actually Peter Botas, but we ran out of room, so we put it there. Yep, Peter Botas. So they're similar styles, but different magic entirely. Carrie Side, an artist that works in plexiglass and metals, and their new brand new. She showed her at the Seattle Art Fair. It was our first time showing her, and we're getting a lot of positive feedback, and they're very, very eye-pleasing. They have a slight glow to what you're looking at through the exterior to the interior. And those are pieces of metal that are folded sideways with color. And it looks out of focus because it is out of focus because of the blur. But they really have an amazing appeal once you step back. And we have a great little display of her work in the exhibition today. There's people walking around, so I think that's why Regina's on mute. A little bit loud out there. Which is great. More the merrier. And there's Demetria, and Dean's probably nearby. Oh, I don't know where Dean is, but Demetria's here. We're showing off her work. She just left. Hi, Demetria. Good to see you. We have that piece. She sold a couple pieces, including that big piece behind her, the wall piece. Found a home off the top of my head, but we have a couple more pieces of her work, Dean's work, and we're grateful to have them both here, all the way from California. They drove out right after the meeting they had out there for AACG, so we're very grateful. But this thing is beautiful. And guess who gets to take this entire piece down? Me. I can't wait to do it. But I've took a lesson at 101 removing these leaves one at a time, so I'm going to be busy either later today or tomorrow, probably tomorrow. This is another incredible piece by Demetria with this huge rock. Look at that. What a beauty. And then many of you are familiar with Thor and Jennifer Bueno, who are new artists that we're showing, and they do these great installations that are very, very peaceful. And they do a lot of installations in hospitals, believe it or not, because the work is very calming to people and moving. And so they're they're quite colorful. I wish the photo was a little better on this, but it's so much color and so many hues to it. Once you install it on your wall, it just really pops. And they look good on any wall, white, black, whatever. And I'm sure many of you have black walls, but more of the story is it looks just incredible when you put it in your home. And they're easy to mount and install with a template. Every piece usually has a screw and maybe a piece of tape. But oops, let's see what else we got going here. Oh, there's Josh Davids and Ekin Aiken are around somewhere with their new work. This is my favorite, my piece with the favorite name. This piece is called Gilgamesh. Love it. And they started to incorporate some bases into their work. Get an opportunity to see their sculptures. They have a few on display from all the way in Kalamazoo, which they left, which I'm sure they don't mind because we left Michigan as well. And these are, so great, just impressive works. And they're going to be so talented. They have such talent that will reflect in the future that everybody should have one of these now, because whatever they make later is going to really add to whatever their repertoire history of what they've done. How beautiful that is. The carving and cutting. So these are blown blanks that are blown like a pill and then manipulated and then cold worked. Can't imagine spending that much time with a piece of glass. It would just fall apart in my hands. Luckily, there's talented people in the world that can do this. But wow, huh? Let's see. We got to the Gruten show. Let's see if she's got anything else on hand, or else she'll come back to me and let me know. I think we might have covered almost everything. There's some backroom stuff. Oh, yeah, go to Peter Bremer's work. We didn't do that. Oh, yeah, here we go. This is Peter Hora. Too impressive. Look at that monolith. Monster. I love it. It's blue work. Slightly twisted, just a little bit of taste. We're looking forward to his opening later this year. Peter Bremer's. We have a good installation for him. We have 3 or 4 pieces that have sold, and you can see John Moran behind that, too. Look at that thing. The thickness of that amber glass. This piece has sold during the show. Found a home. We're happy for Peter. He wanted to be here, but he got sick and couldn't come, sad to say. So we're representing him as we always do. And then I see behind Peter, we have our friend Hiroshi Amano, who I heard is here, but I haven't seen yet. I might have had a glimpse of him from afar, but I have to say hello. If he arrived, transportation was later. What happened? But we had an opportunity to, hopefully he's here somewhere. But these are some stunning works by him, showing off his current style, which is, celebrating the Asian culture with the fish. And they're just wonderful examples of the work. Okay, let's see John Moran, if you don't mind. Thank you. I've got 2 works by John Moran in the Gravity Bound Art Show. We had 2 of these both for our installation for his solo show back in, I think it was June of last year. And as the successful, I won't spoil it, but I already did. Winner on season 3 of Blown Away. It's great to see him in the show too. Let's see. I think we might have covered everything. I think you nailed it all, Regina. But thank you for.
Hey, Aaron, how many pieces did you bring down for the show?
I mean, on paper, it was like, I think about 200. But if you add the auction, add the stragglers, it's probably more like 300. So about 300 pieces are out and on display. There's a couple more in the back that we moved around post-sale. But we also brought down another 36-foot truck for all the deliveries that we had to give to Imagine from storage that they've acquired over the years. Our pieces have been finished.
Oh my God.
So we had to pay
How
for it.
long did it take you to pack all this stuff up and get it in trucks? Weeks,
That's
right?
those two guys right there that did it all. It took a while. You know, they start a month early, and Rob and Dave start preparing and packing everything. And some, you know, most things are out, and then they have to pack all the lights, and then they have the walls packed up, and then they have the tools and the pedestals. It is an amazing feat. You know, this is a gallery that could stay here for at least 20, 10 years, but it's only up for 4 days.
Right.
4
Unbelievable.
days, and then it all comes back down. And you know, we're getting Rob and
How old
David.
are your kids old enough to do the packing now?
No, they probably could do it, but they would do it like I would do it and throw it in a box and then throw a He-Man in there and be done with it. But yeah, no, I leave that to Rob and Dave. They do a great job. I mean, you got to imagine, like, if you look at all this artwork, imagine the skill it must take to handle every piece alone, let alone pack it, let alone ship it. It's an incredible.
Do they build a crate for every piece?
Yeah, there's a box for every piece or a crate for every piece. Yes, everything has its own packing, and then everything's palletized.
Unbelievable.
And they even take our luggage down because it's easier to just ship a bag down on the truck than take it on the plane. So they should. There's Barbara Bash. She gave a tour this morning. Hi guys, for her Circles and Spheres show. Very very honored to have her do that. Thank you, Barbara. Let her talk, and we'll. So pretty much wraps up the tour. There's a lot of pieces to see. There is an incredible experience. So we started off the weekend with the Thurman Statham show. We did the demonstration outdoors at the Ringling College, which was incredible. And then we came over and had lunch. And then we had a talk by Debbie Haber talking about her charity, Deep Arts, and her Lalika charity that Davide Salvador did a demo for, I talked about earlier. And beyond that, you know, then Ferdinand gave a talk about the pioneers of studio glass and why he chose who he chose, with other people who he wanted to mention, which was a lot of fun. I even gave a little blurb about gravity bound art, explaining where that terminology came from. And then, the day ended. The next day, we get up again and keep going, and end up having the auction last night, which was very successful. And then today we got up and did so far by the Bash tour and Wilfred Gruden's talk, and now it's just a hangout time until we all travel to Imagine Museum. So I'm going to remove the spotlight. Actually, I'll keep it up there. If you guys have any questions, you know, if you have any like ideas of the pandemic, people are wearing masks, some people aren't wearing masks. You know, people usually are pretty smart about when and where they decide they want to wear face protection. It seems like a lot of people are driving themselves to events. We have one bus available for tonight, but you know, most people say, you know, I'll just drive, just not have to worry about anything. I'll be on the bus tonight, heading over there. And then after that, you know, we have a small brunch tomorrow, say goodbye, and then you're all welcome to come help us pack up. I need you there, Ray, and you there, Bob, and Eve, and Malcolm, and Carol. Everybody's got to come back to town, guys, and Rosalind, to come help us pack. Aaron, you too. But we're flying in some extra help just to make sure we get it down in time. And the Ringling College has been incredible. The people here are fantastic. I was able to put signs out front. People complained last time about trying to find this place. So I made some really nice vinyl banners and went out late at night and pounded them out in front and put them away. So it was an incredible time. Everybody did their part, and I'm grateful to have it. So that's it. That's all. I will stop sharing her screen. And I want to thank you all for joining me today. And if you like the idea of coming to Florida for shows, I'd love to hear it from you, because I know I saw the Bendoffs here. It was great to see you, Bruce and Judy, for a minute. Rosaline, but if the idea is, if you know, we want to keep doing this, we got to keep everybody coming down to see it to make it worthwhile. And I love doing it. So thank you, Regina, for doing the zoo walk around for us. I appreciate that. High five. And I want to wish everybody a great weekend and a great holiday when we see each other next in June, which is the holiday of our international. Be well, all. Take care. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Great show. Amazing.
Yes. Glad you got to see it in person. It is.
We are too.
Take care, everybody. Have a great
Bye. Take care.